Was taken. The lack of communication with parents has led me here to bring awareness to the December 19th bus accident and the ongoing circumstances surrounding it. Kids can be a little wild at the end of the day, but I have watched these kids act with impunity this year, beginning with the first day of school when about 30 of them forced their way off a bus on a dead-end street and stampeded haphazardly up a main road. It was such a spectacle that it was reported on social media. In the following months, they would mock the driver with racial slurs, spray everyone with water and Gatorade, screaming that it was urine and semen. They would throw things, spray colognes, whip seatbelts. In October, a boy shouted at a girl to jump out the window and kill herself. And the screaming. I always knew when the afternoon bus arrived, I could hear the screaming from a block away inside my home. The day before the crash, I was told a Stanley thermos was being thrown around near the driver. This was their typical behavior. I urge parents to review the related police report. The habit described in the minutes leading up to the crash is what was referred to by many children as a calm day. Go read what calm was on that bus. There was no control. Though most parents were unaware of what their kids and driver had to endure on a regular basis, few parents were, and we did express our concerns. I called transportation in October and I emailed school administrators on November 21st detailing the behavior on that bus and asking for help, because I was afraid they would cause an accident. We had relief for a day, but nothing stopped them. An investigation by the Bus Safety Division in Trenton revealed zero communication between ABC and the district before the crash. In response, ABC's corrective action plan includes reporting all infractions to the school. So that's why no one raised the alarm that the bus company wasn't reporting these kids. They weren't required to. Weeks after the crash, we switched to a district bus, but our aide was removed the same day. The kids quickly resumed their usual antics unabated until parents reported them to administration. This is what got us into the first crash. So much for updating protocols and operating procedures. Last Monday, I asked what would be done to stop this and if we would get an aide on the bus again. But there was no response as usual. The next day, our kids reported to us that an aide was back, but again, no communication keeps us vigilant. It's frustrating to keep asking for information and getting no response, but that's why I'm here. The whole experience has exposed a larger problem that isn't isolated to our route. Parents and students should not carry the burden of keeping our buses safe. Administrators quickly respond to parent concerns, but there needs to be follow-through to ensure the bus stays in order. And our drivers clearly need more support to do their job safely. It's the same as making the kids wear seatbelts after the crash, then slacking off, just to enforce it again last week when there's an issue. There's no consistent oversight. Knowing that the accident was preventable and the cause is ongoing, I can't rest assured, and neither can my kids. We don't need your empty assurances. We need a district-wide corrective action plan that bridges the communication gap between buses and schools so the bus contract that is meant to keep everyone safe can actually be enforced. What steps are you taking to get that done? And can you confirm that our aid will be permanent so we can finally feel at ease? This has nothing to do with anticipated litigation. I don't know why we can't get any information.
It actually has everything to do with anticipated litigation. I'm trying to figure out a way that you can get some answers. So just bear with me for one moment. Thank you.
Thank you. So as part of our plan of action moving forward, the aide was placed back on the bus. The aide will remain on the bus for the remainder of the school year in regards to that particular bus.
Thank you.
You're welcome.